Tu te souviens de nos fleurs préférées qui chantaient tout près de nous?
Okay, so
La déclaration d'amour, les mains pleines de pensées.
I'm gonna close down. I'm gonna as while the credits are gone. So my impression of this was it was definitely not like as intriguing as I want to say Ace Combat 6 was. I felt like maybe it wasn't this one. There were many times where at least in 6 there was like some big tense moments where you were just trying to survive essentially. In this one, not so much. I do like 5. 5 was the one where you had the crazy uh okay, I gotta mute this for you guys. So you had the nukes happen in Belkin, you had what this was, and then you also had another one was a continuation of the story. Now where this went with drones, it's intriguing, but personally I like Ace Combat when you got fleet missions. Where it's just two fleets duking it out, and you didn't really have that. You had only really a lot of ground and a lot of air. But you only had one mission where you took on a lot of sea assets, which kind of disappointing. It's just you get so satisfied when you take down a ship with just one anti-ship cruise missile. It's nice, but the overall story, if they make another Ace Combat, it's not going to be on this. It's going to have to be on something totally different. Because I feel like they kind of wrap this up. And I do not want to see a space Ace Combat. Just no. No. But overall, I thought it was decent. It was pretty good. I mean, definitely not the best game I've played in this short year. But I would say if I had to rate it, I'd give it about a. I'd give it an 8. Maybe a 7.5 and 8. So, but I tend to like Ace Combat games. If you really enjoy the fast-paced combat in this one, which I was kind of disappointed that we were fighting drones. It didn't really give me a sense. Like when I shot down Makayev, wow! Like I felt some satisfaction. Boom! I got him. Finally, I got this one pilot who's been messing with me all game, and I haven't been able to get him yet. Once I shut him down, well, drones? I never got the satisfaction. Although, one thing I will say, I do not like the point upgrade system. I don't like. To the extent to where the late game aircraft, I can't fly until mission 18. I would personally like to unlock any aircraft essentially. I didn't like the grid. So for example, one of the last Ace Combats you had credits, but you can buy everything in a list. The tree point, well, it makes it hard to really look at anything. Typically on the other Ace Combat games, I'd have the F-22, the F-35, the PAC, which I think is the SU-45, I think. I'd have all these aircraft and I would have tested them all, but the time I played this and I got to the F-22, well, couldn't really do anything. So, yes, it does make you progress through, but the tree, don't like it. Don't like it at all. Otherwise, I like the game. It was pretty good. So, yeah, those are my thoughts there on Ace Combat 7. Of course, we have to hit the last part of the mission. If there's anything after this, probably not. And that was another thing. Why can't I allow me to change skins? Oh, and another thing. I know you're giving me like an ace. Like it's a new game plus type deal. This is a game where if you've played all the missions once, there's no replayability with the game. So just give me the hardest difficulty. For example, a game like Resident Evil 2, where you have two storylines. Yes, the character are in the same area, space type thing. But each storyline is kind of different. So allowing you to want to do multiple playthroughs. Because you'll experience just a tad bit difference that allows you to feel like you're not playing the same game. You're playing it essentially from a different angle. On this, there is no different angle you can really play this. I could play it with an F-22 and completely wreck the entire game, but just give me the hardest difficulty to begin with. So, yep. There's my thoughts on Ace Combat and my playthrough overall. I like Ace Combat games personally, so I would say this is probably this would be a positive game for me. So I will see you guys next time. I'll close that video there for YouTube on my impressions. Otherwise, let's go over and see who is streaming so we can see who we can host. Remember, tomorrow we start our Metro 2033 playthrough. Getting ready for Metro Exodus. We will definitely be playing that one tomorrow. So so Sammy's playing some Telltale games, some Game of Thrones. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Later, guys.